jersey. They've got their ball retrievers in on the huddle too. They're all going to be getting amped up. Valkyrie, on the other hand, they look ready to go. You can see some members of Fury there retrieving balls for their fellow Ontarians. Passing the balls off to get lined up. Now you can see Prairie Fire with the 2 on the inside. Usually used for more defensive opening rushes, but sometimes you use that 2 ball on the inside so that the player doing the snap can provide themselves with some protection if they get targeted. There you go. You can see Cote and Krochak doing a little jumping high five. There we go. We got Gray and Kirkpatrick lining up to take the opening rush there. I believe that's also Jocelyn Taylor there, slightly inside. I'm not sure if she'll be taking the snap there, or if that's just the position that she's waiting in. Ontario have been doing some really cool stuff with the opening rush. Yeah, Kirkpatrick snapping the ball back. Oh, and a hit on Krochak there. Taylor with an underhanded shot. That windmill usually takes a bit of a windup, but she gets it off quick. Those softball throws, really devastating and really prevalent in the women's game for sure. Throw clock getting close. Looks like first with a big action roll there. She gets hit. Sanche getting loaded up. 4-on-4. Oh, and Jamie Lee Collins taking a nice big cross there on Jocelyn Taylor. There you go. You see the 2 windmills there from Morris and Sanche going together in unison on Cooper. And Morris getting tagged out by Cooper. Kirkpatrick trying to provide some protection before passing the ball off. It's leaving Cooper, Kirkpatrick, and Ness. And a missed block from Sanche, putting Prairie Fire at a single player disadvantage. And Cote with a jump and a block. Collins with 2 balls in hand, definitely going to be the one looking to make some of the offense happen. Ness and Cooper feeling them out, but not taking the shots yet. And a big block from Cote there. And Cote missing the block, leaving just Jamie Lee Collins to face off against the 3 members of Valkyrie. Great teamwork from Valkyrie, but tagging Collins out, giving them the first point of the match. Always great for team morale. Lining up again. It's like the same opening rushers for Valkyrie. Again, snapping it off to Cooper. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Snapping it off to Taylor, who takes the shot. This time not connecting. And Taylor gets hit. Kirkpatrick, I believe, off of the ricochet. And there we go. Guylaine Sanfilippo hit out by 2 strong shots. Valkyrie definitely got some arms on them for sure. And there we go. A nice hit there from Prairie Fire. On number 15 from Valkyrie, Jessica Gray. Oh, no, sorry, not a hit. I guess that must have just fallen a little short or been blocked. Oftentimes from a bad angle up here. Oh, and Crocker there getting hit. And the follow-up there to make sure that she doesn't make the catch coming from Flanagan. Flanagan with the left arm shot, but bouncing before it connects on Krochak. And there we go. Flanagan getting hit. I believe they're going to be discussing if that ball ricocheted into Cooper, as it did definitely hit the foot, but did it then go off of her foot into the ground or directly into the air? Antoine and Krochak both getting hit. Cooper and Gray holding down the fort. No plans for them to enter Valhalla today. Look at the way that Sanche protects Collins. There he goes, still 2-on-2. Sanche and Collins facing off against Cooper and Gray. Prairie Fire with the ball advantage. Ball from Collins looks like hit the ground as it was coming at Gray. Gray calling out a play to Cooper. And a big block from Sanche. Oh, Sanche getting knocked out there. Cooper tipping it off her back, leaving just Collins against both Gray and Cooper, but with all the balls in her possession. Gonna try and load her up. And Cooper makes a catch. Claps from Collins there. On the other side, you can see Armada facing off against Kickass. The winner of these 2 games will go on to play one another for the gold medal. The losers will go on to play each other for the bronze. You can see Flanagan's taking the left corner now. Looks like they have moved Cooper as well as Taylor a few positions into the left. Ness this time taking the opening shots. Everybody in the ready position. And Cooper tipping the ball up, but this time not able to maintain possession. Big block from Sanfilippo. Kirkpatrick there, just getting out of the way of that ball there. Looking to be loaded up. Passes it off to Ness. And a nice connection on number 8, Jocelyn Taylor there, right on the foot. Almost gets her foot out of the way, but not quite in time. Ball going short from San Filippo there. And Ness taking a hit. Looks like first as well. Prairie Fire in a 5-2 advantage, but they don't have a point. That ball that went straight up. Very, very close to hitting number 89, Jenna Flanagan, on the way down, but she was luckily not in the spot to get hit. Nice block there from Kirkpatrick, getting herself out of the way as well. It's important to do both dodging and blocking. Do everything you can to stay alive. And Morris gets hit out there by Flanagan. Four on two in favor of Prairie Fire, but no point converted yet. Valkyrie could still just as easily bring this back. Ball bounces before it hits Crocker. Antoine thinking about sweeping that ball, but then thinking better of it. Flanagan just staring her down. Crocker able to put enough power into that ball to put it past the blockers from Flanagan, leaving just Lynn Kirkpatrick. They're lining up. Kirkpatrick looking to stop the incoming balls. Very solid strategy there when you're the last one left to just take some counter shots so there's less balls incoming. And Crocker there making the big hits for her team this round. Prairie Fire looking for a little crowd action. 10 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first half. Valkyrie leading 2-1. Cote snaps it to Krochak. Krochak doesn't make it. Gets hit. Same with Cote. And I missed another hit there as well. That is down to 6 on 3 already in favor of Valkyrie. Kirkpatrick getting low. Ness winding up. And making a hit on Collins there. Good teamwork from Valkyrie for sure. Morris taking a shot there, not connecting. Morris and Sanche with the windmills. And there we go, finally a connection there from Prairie Fire. Knocking out number 25, Lynn Kirkpatrick. And a big block from Sanche. Looking to stay alive. They need to ride this one out. No trades can be had here. Valkyrie can get a little more aggressive. They can look for those riskier trades. They have a significant player advantage. Prairie Fire are going to have to take it much slower. Like to pick them off one by one. Flanagan there with a block and then charging them, but not taking the shot. Gray there coming back at Sanche. Sanche getting low. She clearly had the apple bottom jeans and boots with the fur. She got low. And Morris tips the ball up. Leaving just Sanche to face off against 5 Valkyries. Ness with the block. Passing the ball to Gray. Sanj this time taking an overhand throw. Wondering if maybe a quick release would catch her opponents off guard. It did not. And a great block and dodge from Sanj, but unfortunately there's just too many balls incoming and Gray tags her out on the feet. That'll be 3-1 now for Valkyrie. Too many players on Prairie Fire right now. Cote thinking it was her turn to play, but it was not. False start. And they're off this time with a proper start. Antoine playing more conservatively off the snap, not actually passing it. Antoine and Crocker both just barely getting out of the way. And there we go, Ness getting hit. And Gray. And Kirkpatrick. Leaving just Taylor, Cooper, and Flanagan facing off against 4 Prairie Fires. Some nice cross there from both Krochak and Collins. Not finding their marks, though. And Collins getting tagged out by Cooper there. Cooper with a strong left arm shot. Creates a nice angle that people are not often used to. And Krochak there with a big hit on Flanagan. I believe it might have been a disarm, or she might have just dropped her ball really quickly afterwards. Hard to tell from behind. And Antoine there missing the block. Getting hit on the side. Sanj missing the block as well, leaving just Krochak to face off against Cooper and Taylor. And there we go, 2 balls coming in to tag Krochak. Not much you can do about that. Putting the score 4-1, favor of Valkyrie. All right, timeout from Prairie Fire, I believe. Usually is a great way to break momentum. We did comment that in the previous game. Whenever the other team is feeling hot, you want to do whatever you can to cool them down. Probably just going to be discussing what they need to do to bring back that 3-point deficit. How are they going to change their gameplay? What are they going to do differently? Ten seconds left in the huddle. Prairie Fire looking ready. Valkyrie looking calm and ready. There's vomit on their sweater already. It's Mom's Spaghetti. They are off. Oh, and a nice opening volley from Taylor there, but she gets tagged out on the opening rush. First calls a play. And a big block from number 2, Cooper. There we go. First getting hit, but Crocker with a beautiful catch there. Pops up and then just snags it. And there we go, another hit on number 1, Stephanie Ness. Prairie Fire perhaps managing to actually break the momentum, but Valkyrie showing that they're not out of it till it's over. Any one of their players able to bring it back from a multiplayer deficit. First with a missed block there. Gray feeling good about that. 5-on-3. Valkyrie closing the gap. Underhand shot from Morris goes wide. Nice jump and a duck from Guylaine Sanfilippo. There we go, number 89 there, Flanagan surviving that onslaught. Antoine there, I believe, with a disarm. There we go. Sanfilippo with a big hit on Kirkpatrick. Gray with the catch to revive Taylor. Prairie Fire now at the player disadvantage. The catch is a big difference. Cote unable to successfully block, leaving just JC Morris. Very light on her feet, that woman. There you go, Taylor passing the ball off, leaving Gray and Flanagan to take care of business. Perhaps confident in her ability to catch or dodge. And Morris getting hit on the thighs. That'll put Valkyrie up 5-1. With 3 minutes, 11 seconds left in the first half. Now, Prairie Fire could still bring it back possibly by gaining a point here and or gaining a point in sudden death. That'd be a good way to close the gap, gain some momentum. And they're off again. Krochak taking the opening shot on Gray, but Gray with a big leap to get out of the way. Man first there, providing some protection for her team, but Collins taking a counter on Gray, leaving it 5-on-4. And there we go, a hit on Taylor from Krochak. There you go, you can see Krochak, Sanche, and Collins loaded, leaving Cote to fend for herself. Collins there with a nice big block. Cote getting up front, throwing some pressure on before she passes the ball off to the wings. Prairie Fire coming up. Valkyrie just charging them. Krochak providing protection for Sanch before passing the ball off. And Sanch getting taken out there by Flanagan. Prairie Fire with the player disadvantage now. Big cross from Krochak there, but Ness with the bigger block. And Cooper getting taken out by Krochak. Flanagan passing the ball back now to Kirkpatrick. Looking to get aggressive. Ball going high. And Kirkpatrick with the catch on Collins. But Krochak with the catch on Flanagan, I do believe that was. 3-on-3. Both teams in it to win it. Krochak taking that last throw as the clock ran out. Sudden death. No blocking will be permitted. And like a trade there from J.C. Morris on Jessica Gray. Krochak taking the shot on Ness, but getting caught, leaving just Cote out there against 3 Valkyries. Taylor revived. And nice low shot on Cote there will find its mark. It'll be 6-1 going into the second half. Prairie Fire going to be looking for some big victories, looking for momentum. Valkyrie going to be looking to ride this lead to a win. On the other side, Armada and Kickass facing each other down. Kickass with a 3-point lead over Armada. Home team crowd going nuts whenever Armada scores a point. So, what I'm expecting to see in the second half here is a bit of a change up to the way Prairie Fire plays, perhaps a change up to who they're playing. I can imagine that they will be changing strategies a little bit. They might get more aggressive. It's also entirely possible that they will switch into a more conservative mode. They'll be looking just to get a victory under their belt and then to press that momentum and see how long they can ride that wave. Prairie Fire gets knocked out. That will be it for Manitoba in this event. All the men's teams have been eliminated. Prairie Fire, in a case of Manitoba on Manitoba violence, had to take out their sister team, Strike 1919. So only one of them could advance, and Prairie Fire did, even if only just. Either one of those teams would have been able to put on a great performance here today, but it is Prairie Fire carrying the torch. Now, if Prairie Fire lose, they will be playing against the loser of the other game for the bronze medal. And whichever team wins will be playing against the victor of the game on the other court for the gold medal. Got Morris now running, looking to pass the ball off to Krochak, who looks ready for a snap. And there we go, Krochak faking that she's going to take the shot there, but not actually taking the snap. Krochak getting knocked out by an early hit. Morris and Crocker both blocked. Cooper showing off her blocking skills and then faking in return. I believe they're going to be calling that 2 hits because she would not have had control of the ball before it touched the ground. So Doc Croc having to take her out along with Sanche. And Valkyrie there could have had a team catch, but Prairie Fire was on the offensive at the time, so nobody was looking for it. San Filippo knocked out too, leaving just Collins and Morris now. Morris and Collins looking for their opportunities here, but Collins taking the full brunt of the force of Valkyrie. Morris taking a shot there, but it goes a little too low. J.C. Morris catching that ball off of the ground. Gray coming up to test her. Morris surviving that volley as well. Taking a shot, but it gets blocked. Taking an overhand throw as well. And she touched the back line. That'll convert the point there for Valkyrie to a 7-1 lead. Prairie Fire at this point at a huge deficit, but with still 17 minutes on the clock. They need to win a round, basically just under 3 minutes each time. Still very doable, but they're basically going to have to win the rest of this half. Should Valkyrie be able to confirm another point, I would say then that game would be almost completely in the bag for them. If Prairie Fire are able to put a point on the board, I would say that it would actually be able to go anybody's way. This point is so important. First calling out a play. Crocker taking a shot, but it goes wide. And there we go. First getting tagged out. Crocker taking the shot that gets blocked. You know, Taylor looked like she was looking for a catch there, but nothing inbound. See her ready position there, really good one. But Prairie Fire able to take out both Wright and Taylor. Taylor ready for a catch from the front, but not from the side. And San Filippo gets hit on the left hand. Looks like that may have jammed one of her fingers. And a catch on Collins. And a big block from Doc Croc. But Valkyrie just catching Prairie Fire in this set. Antoine, the only one left. Ooh, and a nice tag on the feet there. She blocks one, but gets hit by the other. A little bit of frustration there because she knew she had a good block. It doesn't matter if there's a second ball that hits you from the side. San Filippo kicking the ball off there. Prairie Fire down 7 points with 15 minutes on the clock. They're going to need some quick rounds. A couple of hits on Morris there. They know they want her out, and they make it happen. You can see Assange feeling out her opponent there with some fakes. She takes a shot, doesn't connect. Assange there with some underhand fakes, a bunch of them, and then she finishes with an overhand one, something she is known to do. Cote with a little skip to the side. Oh, but a big double hit from Cote. They're saying not a catch. A discussion with the captain of Prairie Fire there. And she's going to tell the team, hey, let the referees make the calls, please. Or they're at least explaining why the call was made. Yeah. We have a little bit of a discussion, just like, hey guys, calm it down. Collins getting knocked out by a group shot from Valkyrie. Krochak taking the shot there. And a block by Sanchi goes underneath. Krochak tagging the toes there of number 15, Jessica Gray. Gray taking her out. And Cote taking a shot to the side. Krochak sweeping that ball. Making the block against. Oh, and Sanch gets caught, leaving just Kaylee Krochak. Oh, they're saying that there was no catch there as her foot was on the back line. So what you thought might have been a 4-on-1 swing will actually go down to 2-2. All right, so there's a discussion happening here between the referee and Captain Lynn Kirkpatrick. There we go, Krochak lining up, taking the cross. Sanch connecting on the foot there. Taylor taking her out. important to take your outs in this game with style and panache and with class. There we go. Flanagan facing off against Sounds from Krochak. Krochak feeling her out. Sounds not wanting to take that shot. Flanagan looking like she's going to aim at Sounds. Face at Krochak, but her body language telegraphing Sounds. Leaving it one-on-one. Kaylee Krochak versus Jenna Flanagan. Krochak looking for a catch there. And a big block from Flanagan. And Krochak with a phenomenal catch. Her team erupting. As she was picking up a ball, she just tucked it in. Putting us up to 8-2. Prairie Fire still trailing by 6 points. Referee in a sign. Talking to her team. Kirkpatrick relaying whatever message the referee had for them. Antoine snapping it to Krochak. Krochak going underneath. There we go. Both Collins and Krochak missing, so Crocker coming up to provide some pressure and some protection. San Filippo with the ball this time. Pops off of Collins, goes too far ahead for anyone to get a team catch. Valkyrie with the player advantage, but Prairie Fire with the ball advantage. Not able, oh, and they're able to even it up. Knocking out Taylor. San Filippo with the big fakes there. And that was Crocker in one position there, providing some protection. And nice big hit there on Marie Wright. And another big hit on Kaylee Krochak. It's 4-on-4. Prairie Fire needs this a lot more than Valkyrie does. And they knock out Kirkpatrick. Valkyrie on the offensive, not able to turn that volley into a kill. Neither Sanj nor Crocker finding their marks. San Filippo trying to play the defensive game there for her team before passing the ball. Valkyrie on the offense. San Filippo bring her hands in, not looking for that catch. Sanj loaded up, approaching the line. She's ready to throw, you know it. Oh, and lots of crosses from all of them. Crocker with the block and a trade. And it looks like in the meantime, Cooper also knocked out. San Filippo on the charge. I believe that's Jessica Gray they're facing off against. Antoine and San Filippo. Oh, and a team catch for Antoine, who just slides in underneath. Prairie Fire pulling the momentum back, but will they have enough time? They need to score 4 more points before time runs out on the clock just so that they can stay in it. And of course, Valkyrie calling time, wanting to break the momentum for Prairie Fire. Prairie Fire needing to average a point every 2 minutes just to stay in this. Ball retriever calling for some crowd action. trying to pump the team up. You can see Antoine's foot stomping along to the beat with the chant. And Valkyrie still with a commanding lead. All they need is one more point in the next 8.5 minutes, or just to ride out the clock. Typical strategy at this point would be for them to not throw until the throw clock is at 2 seconds. You don't want to let the throw clock get to 1 second. As oftentimes at that point you're risking the referees calling it, and then you end up having to give all your balls to the other team if you don't throw within that 10-second timer. Cote passes the ball off to Crocker. San Filippo moving the ball to first. Having to tie her shoe. Oh, and a hit from Morris there. Like Taylor calling a play. Big underhanded throw from Taylor. San Filippo almost losing her balance. If you can force a player to step on or out of the boundaries, that's just as good as hitting them. And a big hit from Crocker. Doc Croc. And Crocker getting tagged out now. Valkyrie at only a single player disadvantage. There we go. Looks like first able to make that hit. Coming up next, Valkyrie on the offense. Taylor with 2 balls in hand, likely to take the shot. She takes the underhand throw. They both look at San Filippo, not connecting though. And they both go over top there. Valkyrie calling a play. Taylor taking the shot along with Kirkpatrick. There we go. Tagged on Kirkpatrick. Oh, looks like there was a catch. Not what you want to see when you're looking to score as many points as possible. Oh, and Morris getting knocked out too, leaving Antoine unarmed. Same with Cote. Antoine manages to load up, but Cote still have to fend for herself. Now the captain first is gone. It's just the 2 of them. And Antoine there missing the block, leaving Cote on her own. There we go, big block from Cote. Looks like we've got another round coming up. At 9-3, this game is squarely in the bag for Valkyrie. That 6th point really closing it off when it was only a 5-point differential and there was more time on the clock. It looked like Prairie Fire had the time and the momentum to bring it back, but that's just not the case anymore. First, was that a line call, I believe? Big grin on her face, though. She's having a great time. She had a great tournament. Oh, and there we go. We see a hit on Taylor. There we go. A hit on Kirkpatrick and on Collins. It's 4-3 now. Prairie Fire could just trade down for a point. Got to find those opportunities to trade, though. There you go. You see Sanj, lots of big fakes trying to protect her team. Take the shots on Sanj, but don't connect. There we go. Cote knocked out. And there we go. A hit on Flanagan. 3-2. Prairie Fire just trading him down. With only 3.5 minutes on the clock, though, they're not doing it fast enough. They load up Krochak. Ball goes over the shoulder of Morris. Krochak feeling out her opponents. And a nice big block there. Cooper coming up. Gonna take that big left-handed shot. Looking like she's ready to go low, and she does. She comes up there. They take the shots on Sanj, but Sanj gets low. There we go, lots of movement there from Sanj. Throwing herself around, making those blocks. Both the windmill throwers looking like they're ready to go on offense. And there we go. Cooper managing to stay alive. Minute and a half on the clock now. This game squarely in the bag for Valkyrie, meaning Prairie Fire will be going on to play Armada. Valkyrie will be taking on Kick-Ass. So it looks like the gold medal games for this event are going to be Valkyrie and Kick-Ass for the women, Fury and Rampage for the men. Gold medal games. Oh, and Krochak getting tagged on the left hand there. A little frustrated with that. 1 minute left. The crowd trying to pump their team up, but it's too late. Nice little skip there from Morris. Oh, and Sanj looking for the catch, but not able to make it, leaving just Morris to face off against the final two Valkyries with 17 seconds on the clock. Will she be able to make a point for her team? No, she'll be taking out the ball retriever instead. That's it, with a single second on the clock. That's game. Prairie Fire will be going for the bronze medal. And it looks like Valkyrie will be playing for the gold. Manitoba making a great run at the medals this season. Next year going to be just as, if not more exciting. We saw some great performances from everyone involved. Stay tuned. We'll be bringing you the bronze medal, I believe, on this court, and we'll be bringing you the gold medal on the other court.